Hey y'all, several of you have been asking for an update on our foster care journey, so I thought I would just make a quick video and tell you guys about how it's been going. I'm sorry it's been so long since I made a video. Going from 0 kids to 2 kids in a day has been culture shock for us, to say the least. Life has been chaotic, and so just haven't found time to stop and make a video. Been trying to give all of ourselves to our foster kids and just let them have the time of their life, and so that's what we've kind of been up to. The only information that I can give you is the age and the gender of our children. So we have a 4-year-old boy and an 18-month-old boy. So we got all boys, 2 boys, and they are full of energy, full of life, and it's just been wild. They're really good kids. For the most part, we were really blessed with that. We've had very few issues so far. The only issues we've had are a few tantrums, which our kid is 4. Pretty sure all 4-year-olds have tantrums. So we've been super blessed in that sense. Yeah, it's been wild. Y'all, it's been wild. I never knew that you could ruin a kid's entire day by giving them the wrong color cup, but that's life now. If it ain't green, it's gotta go in our house. I'm just letting you know. Green is where it's at, okay? So, yeah, we're having a blast. We're so blessed. Everywhere we go, I have people say, "Oh, these kids are so blessed to have you and Tyler." And I'm just gonna tell you, that's not the case. We're the blessed ones. They have blessed our life in so many ways that I can't even explain. They have just rocked our world. They've helped us to become better humans in general. They've helped us to become closer to the Lord. I feel closer to the Lord now than I ever have before. I think they're just such a glimpse of God's love, and the role of a parent is such a glimpse of God's love, because I think of all the times that they act out or they do have a tantrum and they're not on their best behavior and they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and yet I still love them with all my heart, and I would do anything to protect them, and I would do anything for them. And that has just struck me, because that's not even a grain of sand compared to God's love for me and for us. You know, there are so many days I am the furthest thing from perfect, and I mess up every day. And even though I mess up every day constantly, regardless of how much I try to live my life to glorify God, there are days that I just straight up don't glorify the Lord. And even through all of that, He loves me, and He would do anything to protect me, and He would do anything for me. And that is just so amazing. I can't even explain just how much better I understand God's love for me. I know I don't fully understand it, and I never will this side of heaven, but just being able to understand it a little more has been amazing, and I feel like it's really helped me grow closer to the Lord. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We have 2 wonderful boys. They're great eaters. They are not picky. They will eat anything you put in front of them. They're great sleepers. They both sleep all through the night, so we haven't been up through the nights. Yeah, they're just really great kids. We have been so incredibly blessed with this being our first placement, and we are just so in love with these boys. They are the light of our life, And we're just so excited to spend every day with them and just to get to show them love and give them a safe place to truly be children, because they need that. They need to be children and not have to take care of themselves. And so that's what we're giving them. We're just letting them be boys. We're letting them play and have fun, and it's just been such a great journey so far. I will tell you that there have been days that I thought I wasn't going to make it, that I thought I couldn't do this anymore, because although we do have good boys, they're still kids and they're still boys, and they have their moments where it's just crazy. It's crazy. You know, we've got one biting, and so he'll bite his brother will bite back, then they're both in timeout, they're both screaming, and you just sit there and you think, dear Lord, please help me, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is crazy. And there have been tantrums that have just killed us. I mean, they're hard to handle sometimes. Tantrums are hard, and especially when a child has gone through trauma, knowing how to handle that tantrum is even a little bit more difficult than usual. And so that's been a challenge for us, and there have been days that I looked at Tyler and I said, what are we doing? What did we sign up for? I can't do this. This is hard. And let me tell you, it is hard. If you are thinking about becoming a foster parent, or ever have thought about becoming a foster parent, I will be the first to tell you, this is a hard job. There is nothing easy about this. But I'll also be the first to tell you that it is 100% completely worth it. To see these boys grow and learn and just truly flourish is just been so amazing. They have learned so much already, and they've grown so much, and it's totally worth it. It's been so wonderful just to go from being Chelsea and Tyler to being called Mommy and Daddy. That was such a sweet moment. And to watch the 18-month-old fall and scrape his knee, and you pick him up and he lays his head on your shoulder, and you know that he is finding comfort from you. That is just it's so amazing. Parenthood is truly, it's awesome. I love it. We love being parents. It has been so fun, so challenging, and it's awesome. So I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna tell you that this is easy. It's not. If you're considering it, you need to seriously pray about it. You need to talk to your family, because let me tell you, it takes a village to do this. So if your family is not on board, it's going to be that much harder. Talk to your family. Pray about it with your family. And when you decide to do this, know that this is going to be a tough journey. There have been times that I have just sat in bed after they're asleep and I've just cried. Like, I'm just going to be real with you. I've just cried, and I just feel like, God, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never been a parent before, much less a parent to a child who's experienced trauma. I don't know what I'm doing. We don't know what we're doing. Like, what are we going to do? And I'll tell you, one thing that has just resonated with me is that song by Need to Breathe called Hard Love. And it just says something like, hold on tight a little longer. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Get back up, because it's a hard love. And that's just kind of been my anthem lately. When I feel so knocked down and I feel like I'm not good enough to parent these kids. And that's just a lie from Satan. It truly is, and I know that. And He has always gone straight to my insecurity. He knows he can use that against me. I've always been a very insecure person, and so that's where he attacks me. And so he tells me I'm worthless. He tells me that I don't know what I'm doing, that I can't parent these kids. And that's been my anthem. I just tell myself, Chelsea, get back up. Get off your honey. Quit crying. This is a hard love. This is not an easy love, but somebody's got to do it, and God called you to do it. So get back up, because it's not going to kill you. It's going to only make you stronger. You can do this. And that's been my anthem, guys. And it's been hard, and it's been tough, and it's been amazing. It really has. I can't even explain how wonderful this journey is. I love to love these kids, and I know that we're not going to have them forever, and I'm not going to cry about that. I told myself that I was willing to get attached, and I was willing to go through a heartbreak to show these kids love. And I'm telling you, when I think about these kids having to go home, it's heartbreaking. Because we're attached and we love these boys with all our heart. And my words are kind of coming back to haunt me, because it's much easier to say that these kids are worth a heartbreak when you are on the outside. Before we had kids, that was much easier to say. And now that we've had these kids, we have fallen in love, we've become attached. Thinking of them going home and the way my heart feels, it feels like it's being ripped out. I just have to keep reminding myself they are worthy of that. If it costs me a heartbreak, it was worth it for them to experience love and for them to experience safety. So although we are not going to have them forever, and they will most likely be reunited with their birth parents, it's going to be okay. And I am resting in the truth that God has good plans for these boys. Even when I don't understand the plans, I'm human. I don't get to understand God's plans, and that's okay. I know that He has good plans for these boys, and I trust my Lord to keep them safe and to protect them, and to I just keep praying for the Lord's will to be done, because His will is what's best for these boys, and whatever that is, I want it to be done. And so that's where we are. I'm just being real with you. Heartbreak, frustration, anger, all of it. It's here. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. So if you have any questions about foster care, about foster parenting, if you're interested in it, please feel free to contact me in any way. If you see me in person, don't hesitate to stop me and talk to me about it. You can send me a message, text me, whatever you need to do. I would be happy to talk to you about this amazing opportunity, because that is truly what it is. It is the most amazing opportunity that we could have ever been given. And so, yeah. We are loving life, and we hope that you continue to join us on this journey, and I'll be keeping it real, because that's just what I do. So have a good day, guys. I'm going to go back inside and I'm going to play with my boys. See ya. So before I go, I do need to add one thing. I would like to say a huge thank you to our church family, our friends, our community, our family. You guys are amazing. So amazing. When we got these boys, they didn't come with much. We didn't have much. And you guys rallied around us to help these boys. I had toys being dropped off left and right. I had strollers being dropped off and clothes being dropped off and all kinds of stuff. And you know, if you were one of those people that donated stuff to us and gave us stuff, and so if you were one of those people, from the bottom of my heart I say thank you. Thank you so much. It was such a blessing to us. I would also like to say thank you to Patches. That is a local program run by Miss Betty Emerson, who has been a longtime foster parent. She has people donate clothes and she houses them at the old orphanage across from a kid's place, and foster parents at any time can go there and they can get clothes and shoes and things for their foster kids. It's completely free. She hands you a bag, you fill it up, and you take it home to those kids. And that is such a blessing to our community. So thank you, Miss Betty. Thank you for creating Patches and just giving back to the community. Thank you to all our friends and family and church family and everybody who has just rallied behind us to help these kids have a wonderful life and a wonderful time while they're here with us. We thank you so, so much. You guys rock.